What's up, everybody? It's me. I'm back. I was like, since I'm down here, let me make another video. I don't know what's going on. I saved some stuff from the blog, honey.
I sponsor the blog.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. And let them even know you stopped by. I'm really tired. I posted this. This is TK Kirkland being interviewed by Gloria Velez. I don't know why Gloria Velez. Shout out to Gloria Velez. You know that's Aaron Hall's baby mama. Yeah. She got Aaron's, I think she got Aaron's pussy over her, tattooed over her pussy. Yeah. Gloria Velez is out here interviewing these niggas, right? And so the niggas gonna talk. They love to get in front of what we call them preferences, but we know they're not preferences because they do not get preferential treatment. Ask Gloria Velez. You know, Gloria Velez is in the Big Pimpin' video. I think you could see her the most in the Big Pimpin' video with the white hat dancing. Lean up in my cup. All my cars got leather and wood. In my hood, call it every day. Wanna brow, how that brow at the mile. I can't fuck with y'all. Yes, what you know about them Texas boys. Hey, yes. So TK Kirkland says he doesn't have a problem with gay people, but doesn't think it should be promoted. We don't have to have a Pride Month. That's like that's like white people saying you don't have to have a Black History Month. Y'all don't see what structures and systems you're upholding with your homophobia. You say you don't have a problem with it. I just don't want to see it. That's what white people say about you niggas all the time. Right? He sounds just like a white person. Listen. Just
I think you should do whatever you want to do. Amen. But you don't have to promote it. I don't come out and say, yo, I was just fucking this afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Woo, I had a good time.
Right.
I just think things need to go back to where they were. Handle your business. If that's you, good for you.
Right.
But it doesn't have to be promoted. We don't have to have Pride Month. We don't have to have parades. Like, we don't have to have this stuff in the schools to lure the kids into thinking that. And I want to make sure I'm clear. I'm not bashing them.
No, you're just practicing homophobia.
But it doesn't have to be highly promoted. That's all I'm saying. That's the thing if you want to be gay. They'll let their children do sex changes, right? But you won't let them do cocaine at a young age.
Listen, y'all are so disgusting. You're so preoccupied with genitalia. You really think doctors are out here? Nobody is getting surgeries, and y'all keep spitting that propaganda. No minors are out here. Y'all keep spitting that propaganda out here like that, and it's disgusting because in mass, that's not happening. It's not happening, and it's not happening to you. All you're doing is promoting fear and ignorance, the same as white people do when they practice racism. Exchange everything that TK Kirkland said with Black people. Y'all don't need to have a month. Y'all don't need to promote. Y'all don't need to have a pride parade. Pride? Why would you have Black pride? I mean, okay, it's okay. I mean, but you don't have to promote it. You don't have to have no parade. You don't have to teach your children that Black people are safe to be around. No, you don't have to do all of that. Why are you doing all of that? He sounds just like a white person. But one thing I do have to say is that I am tired of these publications and these podcasts. Stop asking straight Black men questions about LGBTQ. Stop it. Because you know what their answer is going to be. You know how they've been socialized to uphold the illusion of their masculinity. And so it's now hyper masculinity. And in hyper masculinity, you can't let anyone know that you're anywhere close to any feminine anything. So they say the most outlandish shit because they have to signal to the rest of the population of toxic masculine men. They have to tell them that I'm not pause. I'm not gay. I don't like gay. That's just a signaling for each other. It is. Stop asking straight Black men questions about LGBTQ. Please stop. Because all they're going to do is uphold the structures, the very structures that oppress them. That's all they're going to do. And sound like white people. I said in my comments, I really want to know, why do y'all keep asking straight Black men their opinions about LGBTQIA? LGBTQI. What is going on, child? Oh. Somebody says, you already know, this is pretty Mrs. G. You already know why. When marginalized groups fight amongst themselves, they help and support the systems of oppression. Yes, the illusion of white supremacy. White, male, hetero, Christian, and we'll add thin, right? The hetero part is where you want to uphold. You want to uphold that, right? Even though, and your male identity, right? But the white, you ain't white, right? So you upholding some shit that they have. You're already in the box, already confined to the box. So you want to then discuss things that keep other people in the same box that you're in. He is using the same talking points as black that's used against black people. We don't need a Black History Month. I just think we should go back to the way things were, right? Make America great again, right? Can he hear himself? While they sit and discuss the rights of another group, people are literally trying to rewrite history. This is crazy. It is. Stop asking straight black men questions about LGBTQ. All they're going to do is perform hypermasculinity. They're going to uphold the illusion of white supremacy, which they're like one of the main proponents of that, especially in their misogyny and homophobia. They uphold those things, and in their performance of hypermasculinity, to the point they will kill somebody to prove their manhood. Right? That they don't want to be anything close to feminine. Anything close to feminine, woman, anything. That comes the misogyny, right? These niggas don't like y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. You're just a body to them to use. A lot of these niggas don't like women. So they uphold the misogyny, they uphold the homophobia, right? Stop asking them questions. All they're doing is showing that they are the agents in upholding the illusion of white supremacy. And a lot of you women too out here who uphold the illusion of white supremacy with your rhetoric too against trans people. I might lose another 100 subscribers, but it's okay. Then what's his name came out? What's his name? RocStar. Remember RocStar, his animated goofy ass? He kind of reminds me of Godfrey. But he is in a relationship or has a child with Angel Brinks, right? You know Angel Brinks, who makes the gaudy outfits for everybody. Look like you should be a Las Vegas showgirl. Well, he came out and basically spilled all the tea on her behavior, said that she's sleeping with a bunch of people. She was cheating on him, and he's been there for her and her children. And all of the things, right? He really spilled. He said, my son's mom from Basketball Wives, that y'all all know, is heavily scandalous. Got caught cheating on me in our house in the movie theater with a nigga. You're 43 with 3 baby daddies. Been with me for 3.5 years, and you ain't think it's time to give up being a hoe yet? I'm 8 years younger than you, and you still can't settle down, but I can. Lied to me, told me she was 33. How did you believe that? You believe Angel Brinks was 33? Girl, all you gotta do is look at the hands. It don't matter how much work they get done. Look at the hands and the neck. Okay, and that'll let you know how old they are. And their teeth, if they haven't had their whole goddamn damn teeth removed and put some other electric white, fluorescent white teeth in their face, girl. Lied to me, told me she was 33. Yeah, you 9 years ago, which I could have dealt with had I not been lied to. Also, nothing I found out about her I knew before we was together. She talking about she fucked YK Osiris, Future, Cam Newton, YBN Almighty. She claimed that YBN Almighty stole $30,000 from her, and he was about to call people on him and to get him straightened out, but she lied about that. And then her teammates, her baby daddy's teammate Anthony Davis, Jackie Long, Ray J, just going through the niggas that she's had sex with or whatever, trying to slut shame whatever, but she cheated on him basically. He said he wants a DNA test now. He said he was there for her. He shows a picture of him in the hospital. kissing her head after she had a C-section. I put in the comments, choose better or whatever these niggas say. And then some nigga came under there telling me, as you've heard that from multiple people. Yeah, a lot of women here choose better from multiple people because y'all know that the majority of you ain't shit. And I'm sure several women have been told to choose better after they chose your ass. I'm sure of it. Don't fuck with me, clown. Y'all always tell the women to choose better. When you choose a woman who's cheating on you in fucking half of LA, choose better, nigga. That's all I have to say. I was watching, shout out to Bondi Blue. I was watching her reaction to the Alabama, the Rumble by the River Walk. What was it called? Cinco de Negro. Girl, her commentary was so funny. It was so funny. I said, they really not gonna like black people now after they asses got worked down in Montgomery, child. Got worked. Do you hear me? Let's see what else. Oh, did y'all hear about Jamie Foxx? He posted something saying they killed Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you? You know how a lot of people like to compare, like, oh, they put Jesus on the cross. What you think they're gonna do to me, right? He got called out for being anti-Semitic because I guess they equals Jewish people. Girl, what?
I just, girl, stop.
And then Jennifer Aniston came out to apologize because I guess she liked it or whatever. But for her to understand the context of what he was trying to say, a lot of people compare themselves to Jesus when they want to say that a friend betrayed them, right? Or when they want to say, they crucified me. Like, y'all are crucifying me like Jesus. Y'all need to stop comparing yourselves to that man, okay? Because apparently they is Jewish people, and it's anti-Semitic to say that the Jews killed Jesus. So, in the parable. Okay? In the fable. Girl. Let's see what else we got going on. What time is it? Okay. I wouldn't apologize. Jamie Foxx came out and apologized. I wouldn't apologize for shit. Y'all know what the fuck I was trying to say. That's what I would have said. Y'all knew what the fuck I was trying to say. And then reference all the times that Jesus is referenced as a way to say, people have turned their back on me. People have betrayed me. You know, all of that. Judas, they always compare, oh, you had a Judas in your crew. Everybody's always doing that, right? It's a popular story of a man who was betrayed and crucified. We're not saying that when somebody says, when nobody is thinking about Jewish people when they're using those analogies about Jesus to their friendships or betrayals in friendships. Nobody is thinking about y'all. That shit is crazy. I wouldn't apologize for shit. Sorry, I wouldn't have apologized. Jennifer Aniston came out and apologized. Let's see what else. Oh, this girl, she said she's tired of being the friend who is never approached. Here she go.
Okay, everybody's pretty. Everybody's pretty. Can we talk about how we are not the woman that's like ever approached in the friend group? More specifically, how you internalize it, how you deal with it. You know, because it's hard for me to believe that I'm the pretty girl when I'm out and men don't approach me.
It makes me so sad.
I tell you guys all the time that, like, I get the most attention. I have a lot of, okay? Everybody's pretty. Talk about how we are not the woman that's, like, ever approached in the friend group. More specifically, how you internalize it, how you deal with it. You know, because it's hard for me to believe that I'm the pretty girl when I'm out and men don't approach me. I tell you guys all the time that, like, I get the most attention from guys on the internet, not out in public. I for the most part, I'm never approached, just to keep it a buck. Or I'm approached by super older guys, like 50 and up. Nobody in my age range. And I don't care how many times my friends tell me I'm pretty, people at church tell me I'm pretty. When it's all said and done and I'm in a room with them,
it's not valuable when it comes from you. It's more valuable when it comes from a man.
I have a lot of gorgeous friends.
You gotta unlearn that.
Everybody's pretty. Everybody's pretty. Can we talk to deal with? And then you can't even really talk to your homegirls about it, because if you tell them, then they're going to be self-conscious about how they are in your presence, and you don't want to dim their light because you love them. Like, what do I have to do? Distance myself from pretty people? Like, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. How do y'all deal with it?
All right. So here's my advice. Terminate contracts that you have that tell you that a man's image of you is more valuable than your own friends. Stop it. Right? It takes some unlearning to stop looking for validation from men to tell you that you're pretty or to approach you or anything like that. I would see it not as rejection, but as protection, right? Okay. I really want y'all to terminate those contracts that you have with the validation of male gaze. It's something that you have to unlearn. It's something that we're conditioned and programmed to desire. It is. It's something that you have to unlearn. Let's read some of the comments. Being approached by men isn't a flex. We're taught it is. Men approach women because they want something from them, a transaction, right? Not because they want to add value to your life. She has to learn validation from men is not necessary. Then make sure she's participating in activities where she can meet a like-minded, and I'll add like-hearted person. It only takes one. She doesn't need a whole lot of people to have interest in her, just one genuine one. Another woman says, a lot of times men don't approach a woman they don't think they can finagle. So it's probably not that she's unattractive. It may be that she looks like she don't play. You hear what this girl says? Men don't approach women they don't think that they can finagle. Remember what I said the other day? A lot of men are socialized to approach relationships with deception. They are. Running game, seeing if they can get over. See, cat and mouse, this is a cat and mouse game. It is a game, and they're socialized to believe it. That's why they see you as adversaries to conquer, to smash. Right? Right? Even the other day, I was reading something about how men in Silicon Valley, they make bets on who they can get their wives who are accomplished with degreed up letters behind their names. Who of them can get their wives to become a housewife? They do it. They make bets. I bet you I can make my housewife. She's accomplished. She has everything. The letters, everything. The degrees, everything. The certifications, everything. But I bet you I can put her in a house and make her a stay-at-home mom. I need to conquer her. This is extremely heavy, but I honestly feel like being approached has nothing to do with her looks or anyone's looks. It's more about being approachable. She is clearly a beautiful woman, but she does not conform to society's typical beauty standards. Hair, facial piercings, possibly her style, etc. And she carries herself, what looks to me, in a confident, self-assured way. So any man out looking for a light, superficial interaction is not going to approach her. So, sweetheart, chin up. You'll meet your king another way. I just really want women, and it's hard. It is something that it literally has to be a deprogramming and an unlearning of looking at men for validation. What did I say the other day? What did Jenna Lyons say the other day? When I stopped looking at myself through the lens of men, girl, it is a weight lifted off your shoulders. It is a weight. Just like that woman said, you're out here taking off your body hair so that you can be attractive and desirable. Like, it's a trip what the women will do. Pretzels. Turned into pretzels. I just saw a picture of Shawnee O'Neal with her husband, right? The pastor. And she's in a picture and she has her little midriff showing. And the last sentence says, don't worry, I wasn't at church. Girl, we will do flips. Gabby Douglas, Mary Lou Retton. We will do flips and turn into pretzels for these niggas. And that's by design. You conform to what he wants. You take on his interests. He don't know shit about you. Nothing. Don't even know if you have a middle name or not. You know everything about him. And then you son these niggas after you get with them. They become your sons. You start taking care of them. being a maid, a mule, and a mattress. Let me show you this other video. I'm going to show you this video, a little short video of this girl on Instagram here. And it's an image of a woman, this is an Asian couple. An Asian couple. The man is standing there with a ring and a tuxedo. She's coming with her dress and her shoe to put her foot in her shoe. And every time she puts her foot in the shoe, she changes from her wedding dress to somebody cooking. She's going like this with a little silver bowl, right? Then she puts her foot in her shoe again and she turns into, what is she here? Let me look at it again. She puts her foot in the shoe and she turns into somebody cleaning. She puts it in again, shows somebody cooking. She puts her shoe in again, her foot in her shoe again, then shows somebody pregnant. Then she puts her foot in her shoe again and then shows her holding a baby. And then the next time you see her, she's handing the bouquet back to the man and running off. And my statement to that is shout out to the women who are opting out of being a maid, a mule, and a mattress in exchange for room and board. Kudos to you. Reject all systems and programs that oppress you. And looking at yourself through the eyes of men is oppressive. Do you understand? You're on the internet saying, I don't feel pretty because I don't get validation from men. And the truth is, men, anything. If it's a hole in the wall that's wet and warm enough, he will stick his dick in it, honey. So it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what you look like. That's why y'all be so confused when the man cheats on you with somebody that doesn't look like you. She's nothing but a mattress too. She's being a mattress to him. He's laying on 2 mattresses. He's having his cake and eating yours too. Girl, if you choose to accept the mission of marriage, make sure it makes business sense and stop marrying for love. The average Joe doesn't deserve you, let alone a business contract of marriage. And that's the truth. And that's how I feel. I'm so glad when people send me or tag me in clips on TikTok and I see women younger and younger coming into this awareness. Shout out to y'all. I am so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of y'all for unlearning so early in the game that you can live a life of peace. Your home can be your sanctuary and peace. You don't have to be walking on eggshells around these weird ass niggas that don't know how to express themselves emotionally. You don't have to deal with that. And if more women can unlearn, and it really is a journey. You know, I use the analogy, we're walking on a journey. We're walking past different places. We're walking down the road and we hear different people saying things and some things may not resonate. You hear the speaker from the outside. And you're like, what is she saying? I'm not ready to hear that yet. I'm not ready to drop the need for male validation. Maybe I'll come back around and hear her a year or 2 from now. You understand what I'm saying? So we're all on our journey. If you still look at yourself through the eyes of men, then that's something you want to unlearn. If you don't want to unlearn it, fine. But it is an oppressive lens to you and yourself, to your body, to how you run around and exist. Once you release that, it literally is a weight lifted off your shoulders. But it takes time. It does. It does take time. It does take time. So as you learn, as you listen to other women, you understand you're beautiful. You don't need a man to tell you you're beautiful to know that you're beautiful. You don't need validation. And you hear her friends will tell her she's beautiful. She doesn't want it from her friends. Your admiration of her is not as valuable as a man's admiration of her. So we want to unlearn those things. And we want to allow the girls grace because it is literally a deprogramming that has to happen in order for you to release that. You have to deprogram. It really is a mindset. You have to check yourself. You have to check in with yourself. Am I looking at myself through the eyes of a man? As I don't like my body because this is what these fickle men like. You see all the girls who done laid on the table and got filleted and they run around looking like ants. And you see the niggas now, they don't like it anymore. They don't like it anymore. So you've made a permanent decision on a fickle nigga's lens. And you don't even have the money to go and get it taken out. They don't even like it anymore. Now you're no longer attractive, and you made a permanent decision because you saw your body through the eyes of men. If you're going to lay on a table and have elective cosmetic surgery, reconstructive surgery, whatever, enhancements, do it for yourself. Do not do it from basically what you see that the men like. Do not give them the supply of their demand, because their demand is going to change in about 5 to 10 years. Now it's not aesthetically pleasing to have a diaper booty. And these girls are out here looking like ant life. And it's no shade, but that's the truth. And that's the truth. And it's because we are programmed from the beginning to look at ourselves through the eyes of men. And that's why so many women are unhappy with their bodies, with the way their hair looks, with what, and then all the men are doing is going by standards of beauty that are unattainable by so many groups of women. And because you want the desire, you want to be desired by men, you're changing your body, you're changing your hair, you're changing. You're going to whittle yourself down to nothing if you keep changing yourself for men. And when you start looking at your own view about who, like when you look in the mirror and you say your affirmations and you tell yourself how beautiful you are and how you love your physical body, you got to stop looking at yourself through the eyes of men. It will free you. It will liberate you. That cage that you're in, it will open. It will just automatically open, and you can fly out and be free and not give a fuck what these niggas have to say. That's why you don't look at them. Don't look at them, because they're looking for you to look at them, because they want you to look at them so that, oh, is he going to like me? Is he going to raise his eyebrows at me? That's why they demand smiles from you. Girl, I'm talking to you. I'm a man. You should smile. They've been trained the same way. They know what it is. They know what it is. So it comes with unlearning. Allow yourself grace, because it is a deprogramming. And look at yourself in the mirror and say, you cannot be replaced. Okay, that's the first thing y'all need to say in the mirror. You cannot be replaced. I cannot be replaced. I exist as I am. Nobody can replace me. Nobody can replace you. That's the first thing y'all need to say. Second thing y'all need to say is, I'm beautiful and I love my physical body. I love my physical body. I love the way I look. I don't need a man to validate me. Okay? Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.